supposedly in the name of safe sex. Carla Castaño uncovers what's going on at a sex conference.
First, a warning. What we're about to talk about and show you is for an adult audience. Kids across the state as young as 11 go to the Oregon Adolescent Sexuality Conference through their schools. They have to get a signed slip from their parents, but there's a good chance their parents have no clue what we found going on inside.
So this is a website, and it's called Virtual Femme.
This adult website is part of a lesson plan at a workshop intended to teach kids about safe sex. And this audio of the keynote speaker talking to the kids.
You want to see my, and then there's a word, and it rhymes with hunt. So you could ask Emily to do one thing or another to
was recorded on a cell phone by a person who attended the conference and shared it with me, disturbed by what they saw and heard at the 2-day field trip for students in high school and middle school.
And I said penis, and that's all I see.
There were also handouts like this one encouraging cyber and phone sex. They went on to suggest things like bathe together, shave each other, wear each other's underwear, role play, lap dance, or striptease, buy an XXL pair of pajama bottoms and sleep in them together. All suggestions on how kids can engage in intimate activities without going all the way. Also, another workshop on how to pleasure someone else over the internet.
Teledominance basically refers to the control of sex toys, the use of sex toys over the internet, or the remote use of sex toys.
The last conference was met with dozens of protesters outside, concerned about the adult subject matter students were being exposed to inside. And when we spoke to the director of the conference last spring, he never gave us any indication of the graphic nature of the conference. So after I was given the audio and pamphlets, I requested an interview and asked him about it.
During this teledildonics session, the speaker spoke about masturbating via Skype. Is there a concern that that could possibly be recorded?
Is this interview going to go all down this line the whole time, Carla? Because if it is, I'm walking out. And I'm serious about this. I am.
These are legitimate questions.
No, they aren't legitimate questions.
Brad Victor is partially paid with state funds to put on the Oregon Adolescent Sexuality Conference in Seaside. While he refuses to give an answer, this student tells me what she saw go on in the name of healthy sexuality was shocking.
I felt really just horrified and unsettled by it all.
There was a session where students were taught how to put a condom on, but what got to her was the workshop where the speaker brought students to a porn website and taught them to program the virtual women.
When you press a certain command, it tells her to perform various sexual acts, and so that was really disturbing.
Here's audio of the keynote speaker giving directions on how to make your own avatar for virtual sex.
You can program her to do what you want her to, whatever it is based on what you want to say. Right? So if you don't want to say, give me a job or something.
The conference isn't just for kids. Teachers, school district healthcare workers, and school board members like Lisa Maloney also attend. She's not representing the St. Helens district, but was concerned by what she witnessed.
All kinds of speakers about internet porn, using sex toys, using meth, as is showed in this book, for when you're engaging in sex. It encourages using meth because it helps your sexual drive and whatnot in here.
Now what you're saying is pretty crazy, so you're going to have to show me what you're talking about.
It says in this booklet that was handed out and given to all young people.
I checked, and inside this handout reads, meth is widely used for a million reasons. To have lots of sex with lots of partners for long periods. A concerned mom showed me other pamphlets titled Dry Humping Saves Lives and How to Get Your Groove On Fluid-Free. One gives tips on masturbation.
Watch porn, lube, do it in front of a mirror, or do it while someone else is watching.
The material that is passed out at this conference is dedicated to preventing teen pregnancy, prevention of STDs, and also developing healthy relationships.
Well, it does talk about in some of the pamphlets encouraging things like looking up porn, having hidden hickeys, taking baths together, cyber sex, wearing each other's underwear, role play, strip teases. Do you think that prevents teen sex?
I'm not going to address that question. That question's inappropriate.
How is that inappropriate if it's in pamphlets that you hand out at your
conference? I'm not going to
conference?
address that question.
I learned Brad Victor has 2 state agencies supporting him. The Oregon Health Authority helped sponsor the conference. I checked, they spent more than $1,000 of your tax money for the 2013 and 2014 conferences. I also found the Oregon Department of Education is on the steering committee. They paid him more than $800, plus he gets more than $4,000 from the federal government. But he's mostly paid by WISE, or Working to Institutionalize Sex Education. It's a private grant from a private foundation. I contacted 10 of the 16 school district superintendents listed as possibly having students at the conference. They all told me they were unaware this material was being taught. The Newburgh School District Superintendent was the only one willing to meet with us.
This is garbage. So that's disappointing.
What we showed her, a far cry from what she was told would be at the conference.
Educating youth about benefits of, safe sex.
WISE, the grant behind the conference, also provides the sex ed curriculum for the same 16 Oregon school districts who attend the conference.
The individuals are able to take this professional development opportunity back to their workplace.
In the WISE curriculum, 6th grade students are asked, how do people express their sexual feelings? They're given answers to circle like anal sex, oral sex, and sexual fantasies. Concerned parents say it's all just too much.
If it was an adult sex conference, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But this is directed to adolescents, and we want them to be safe.
Most of the superintendents declined to be interviewed, but some did tell me after what we brought to their attention, their students will not be participating in the conference. To find out about your child's school district, go to our website at coin.com. Jeff and Ann?
Carla, now the Oregon Adolescent Sexuality Conference is taking place in April this year in Seaside again, but 7 of the 16 school districts have declined to register this year.